channel. I hope that you're good. I hope that you're safe. I hope that you're having a good time with your friends and family at home. I am good. I am safe and I'm having a good time at home. So this is the last episode of Hey, It's Me, and I am excited. Mostly because I have gotten to the end of it. I thought I'd give up. I thought I'd just, I thought I'd give up in the middle. I know it probably didn't seem like it, but I thought I'd give up in the middle because the the what I brought here was a reflection of the intimacy and the vulnerability that had grown into with God. And sometimes, with God, okay, God won't go. God is perfect. His love is perfect. He has full perspective concerning you. And that's fine. To be intimate with him, to be vulnerable with him is okay. But when you're sharing it with people, you don't know how it's going to be received. You don't know whether they're going to start criticizing you or judging you based on the little perspective that they have. But it's okay. I realized that at first I thought I needed God to first deal with that issue in my heart, but then I got to see that it will never go away. Like that feeling of I should probably not do this. It's not even a feeling, that's a fear. That fear of what would people think, or how will things go? How can I control that? Like it's always going to be there. How we make it different or how we deal with it is by knowing how to walk through it. And I think that's where I got to appreciate the place of the Holy Spirit in my life, because that's how he like reveals or bears witness of who God is to me and who I am to God. And with that, I kind of find a way of living through that and getting to the other side of fear and victorious. And yeah, it has been beautiful for me. And I don't know, but I think this is okay, let me, before we even start today's conversation, let me just talk about this. I'm really enjoying, for me, I think putting things on social media, it's not more of people getting to see, but just kind of sort of documenting my growth. Does that make sense? Because growth and becoming have been a thing in my heart, which I totally agree with, and I think it's okay because what we received our ministry is for this year is brighter and brighter. Sorry, I don't even know how to call it, but that has been our thing for this year. Like we are in the path, we are the righteous, and our path grows brighter and brighter. And growth for me now mainly matters growth and becoming better. And okay, how am I even putting it? But those have been the things that have been in my heart, especially during this quarantine period. And now putting things on Instagram and on YouTube, because those are the two main places that I'm in. I'm not on Twitter. I don't know why. But I think I should have an account. I should? No, I shall not. But I don't have a Twitter account, and I don't know why I should. Okay, probably I'm going to be inspired and I'm going to, but that's not the point, but to just document my growth. And I feel like that's faith for me, because putting it out there is like saying that for me, people do it for different reasons. People post photos for different reasons. People say things for different reasons. I have YouTube channel for different reasons. But for me, I, it's a statement of it's like a statement of faith. Like I'm so sure that over like say 10 years I'm not going to be where I am right now. And that's like so beautiful for me, because I don't know, like sometimes I like when I look at the posts that I put up in 2017 on Instagram, I'm usually like, wow, did this girl ever know that she would go through all that she went through and still emerge victorious and still be better and still grow and still be who she is right now? And of course, the answer is no. I feel like a big sister to my old self, and okay, I don't know, but probably that doesn't matter to some of you, but it does matter to me because it just shows me of how first God is intentional when it comes to our lives. And something that I had Michael Todd say in one of his TikTok snippets, summonettes, was God does not just live in our reality, he lives in eternity. And that thing just hit me, like when God is dealing with our lives, like I remember, like I was just looking at that photo and I was just thinking about the things that I was going through and the things that I was ignoring at that time, and thinking that this is what I want. And I remember how God took me out of that space and I felt like he was denying me something, and I felt like I was being disadvantaged and God is not real, and ignoring God, thinking that he doesn't understand why I want this thing as bad as I do. Then now, right now, with where I'm at, I'm looking back, I can't help but see how faithful he has been and how intentional he is with my life. And his intentionality is not just in giving me, let me give an example. uh it's not like giving, okay, I'm not a mom, but I don't think you should give like a kid sweets or candy like every day just because they want it and you love them. His intentionality is seen in him denying me for me to have good teeth. Okay, probably that's not the best example, but I hope you get what I'm saying. And I am really learning how to appreciate his fatherhood over my life. I know right now I've just started like a conversation from nowhere, but imagine that was not my intention. But I don't know, but it's so beautiful. And I think also how the Hey It's Me episode really, really played out, how the Hey It's Me episode played out really reflect that side of God. How there were moments when I came and shared things with you. Yeah, there was an expectation in my heart. Let me just share this part. Yeah, briefly. When I was starting the YouTube channel, I remember when I had it in my heart to start it. Of course, I felt like God was forcing it on me, so I was like, oh, okay. So I started it, and I remember I gave God conditions. Yep. And I was like, God, I don't want to have 20 subscribers. I don't want to have 15 views. Like I don't want, I can't live with that because I don't get what I'm doing. And I remember God was not like the harsh parent. He was not like, what? What? You will have what I'm going to give you. No, he didn't respond to that. I'm sorry, but I have conversations with God, like actual conversations with God. Oh, okay, Sam. Okay, fine. Let me just be honest. Sometimes he doesn't respond, but when I need it, like when I said this, oh, okay, let me just say it in passing. Father, please hold me to not just go down that road. But one of the things that the evidence of needy supply, like I don't say I need something. Whenever I say I need some, like by the time I qualify something as a need, it's because there's a supply. Because he said that he shall supply all my needs according to his riches in glory. So if I don't have a supply, then I don't need it. All right. So the evidence of a need is a supply. So that's how I work with my questions and my concerns and my heart issues with God. If I don't get a response, then I don't need it. Because at the point when it's needed, like at the point where I need God to intervene or to answer a question, there's already an answer. Like, do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, he didn't respond to me at that time. Oh, the light is getting better. Anyway, yeah, so he didn't respond to me at that time, but it didn't stop there. Over time, like I found him getting back to things that I said to him, like about subscribers. Like, I got started, I didn't tell people, and I was like, I won't even work for it. I won't even tell people. I won't even tell the people that are closest to me because I don't know why you want me here and I don't know what you're here to do. Mm. Now, last week when I posted the video that went up, I came to realize that my heart had just lost it. I was like, I don't even need subscribers. Okay, you guys are important to me, but you're not the point of why I do what I do, right? You're not the point of why I do what I do. I'm not here for the subscribers. I'm not here for the views. I'm here for glory. Yeah. Like I'm here for glory. And there was just an openness and a willingness in my heart and mind to surrender to God and allow him to do whatever he needs to do with the space. And I was like, that's not where I was at that time. But I realized that that was God's answer to what I said to him at that time. He didn't bash me. Oh, come on. Oh, I can feel the word in me. Anyway, so sorry guys. I didn't mean to do that, but it's so beautiful in my heart. Like, he knows that some of the things that we ask him, some of these things that we tell him don't need an immediate response. Some of these things need growth. Oh, and as you grow, you're going to, oh, sorry, I'm in a mood, guys, I'm in a mood. I feel so loved, so cared for, so God mode, so he's so good. So, yeah, but, like, now looking back, I know, like, some of you would be like, no, why are you on YouTube? You need subscribers, you need, no, I don't. Because what's the need? When you do something, when you're doing something for glory, you need to determine why you're doing what you're doing. Are you doing it for the views? Are you doing it for especially for you guys who are on YouTube? Because I know some of you really watch my content, or you guys who have blogs. I noticed that most of you actually have blogs and YouTube channels. So some of you, not most of you, let me just say some of you, because I don't think I can qualify that, but some of you have blogs and YouTube channels. Just know, why are you doing what you're doing? Are you doing it for the views? Are you doing it for the subscribers? Because you're going to find yourself that if you're doing it for them, then you're going to find yourself getting out of your way to actually, like, you're going to find that people and these things are going to start controlling you. But if you realize that you're doing it for glory, then you will realize that glory is what will determine how you're going to, your movement. Let me just say that glory is what is going to determine your movement. So I'm not about people, like, even if I get 2 views, I know that those 2 views, that those 2 people that have viewed this video have been changed. Those 2 people have experienced life. Those 2 people have been edified, as opposed to having 1,000 views, then having people remain the same. I hope that makes sense. And I'm learning to appreciate the place of glory in this space. Okay, that was not what I wanted to say, but you get what I'm saying. So anyway, let me just stop it here. All that to say that this is a wrap for the Hey It's Me episode, and let's see what's next for us in glory. Like, let's see what God wants to have us do next. Yeah, so I appreciate your presence here. If probably what I said might have not reflected that, but I appreciate the fact that you watch my content. I really do. But I remain relevant to your life if I'm given to glory. Like, yeah, I know, like, some of you, there are things that you'd like to see me do, but for as long as I'm not submitted to glory, then all those things are meaningless, because only glory can change us, only for the better. Only glory can, okay, my goal is to better humanity. Oh, not in that, it's like better humanity. Like, it's not a big thing. Like, don't think of it as a big, like, it's that simple. For as long as this supreme creation of God becomes better, like better humanity. I can't even explain it further, but yeah, my goal is to better humanity, and I cannot better you by bringing you what has been pulling humanity down. I can only better you by bringing what humanity was made of. Oh, I'm tired because I know if we start here, I'd have to, like, qualify everything that I'm going to say. But yeah, like the betterment of humanity. Let me not even use that. Let me say this that was said. My goal is the redemption of man and the glorification of man. All right. Period. Period. That is it. That is it. So it's a wrap for Hate Me, and let's see where Glory will have us and what it'll have us do. Okay, guys, I'm hoping to see you in the next video. It might not go up next week because, of course, okay, not of course, it might not go up, and it might go up next week. But let's see where Glory wants us to go to. Okay, guys, hoping to see you in my next video. Please stay tuned. Watch out. I might be posting anything anytime. Because they're given to Glory. Okay, guys, let me just leave. Bye, guys. I'm hoping to see you in the next video.